Good morning. Happy Sunday. So, to all of you guys that are new to the telephone, do you know what a spoof call is? Well, if you don't, let me explain to you in a nutshell. It's basically anytime you call using your CRM system and your caller ID changes to either, you know, copy the area code of the lead you're calling or it fabricates a completely other number. That right there is spoofing. And let me tell you what is very, very common for a lot of call centers that generate leads to spoof their systems. That's how they get better pickup rates. But again, it's illegal because they're cold calling numbers. And then these numbers, people see a local area code and they pick up. And then when they hang up and call that phone number back, it's a dead number. That right there is the most common way to see what is a spoof call. So, how do these spoof calls happen? Again, whether you're using a CRM system and in that CRM system, you can adjust it to change your area code to copy your lead, you definitely want to switch that off. But your caller IDs, yours, and the call centers that you're buying leads from, their caller IDs must display your business name. And that is getting a whole lot of people in trouble, those spoofed numbers. And let me give you an example of that. I'm currently fighting a case against Liberty Bankers Life Insurance Company and one of their insurance agents. And one of their agents from July of last year till March of this year was blowing up my cell phone, which I've been registered on the do not call registry since December of 2022. And they called me 110 times unsolicited. Not only that, but the agent was using non-licensed representatives in Pakistan to attempt to sell me some life insurance. Let that sink in. Folks that have no license, pitching rates, talking companies, and then at that point in time, they would transfer the call with all of the information that was illegally obtained to the Liberty Bankers agent. So not only did they break insurance laws, but they also broke TCPA laws and do not call registry laws. But over 110 phone numbers were spoofed. So here I am working to finalize a settlement with these people because they have no fight. They got no proof that they didn't do what they did because I got the recordings, I got the call logs, and I have the proof that the non licensed agents were selling insurance. But more importantly, the 110 spoof numbers. So do the math. 110 spoof numbers. For each, that's a $10,000 exposure. Think of that. Then on top of that, 500 to 1,500 per call that was made calling the do not call registry and calling without prior written consent. How much does that add up to? It adds up real fast to a huge number. And in most cases, these agents are broke. They got no money, but they were cutting corners, buying cheap leads from call centers that don't know what the hell they're doing. And how long did that last her? Think about it. So who's liable? The agent is liable. The agency owner is liable. And the life insurance company is liable. Why? Because even though we are 1099 agents, we work under a parent authority. So when we're pitching and promoting an insurance carrier's name, their marketing materials, their scripts, we are basically getting the agency involved, as well as the life insurance company. If you're thinking that because you're an agency owner and you hire an agent and that agent goes and gets you in trouble indirectly because that agent was using leads that were not in compliance, everyone gets in trouble. The agency, the insurance company, if they benefited from that sale, they're on the hook. And if you don't believe me, look it up. It's under apparent liability. So we are vicariously liable for what our agents do. So take that into consideration. And think about this. This agent calls over 110 times, has non-licensed representatives selling for her because it makes her job that much easier. But now she has to face all of these fines for those actions. $10,000 per spoof call. And we're talking with 110. And what's crazy is this. In the back and forth with Liberty Bankers, they have already confirmed that the agent did all this without their permission. But guess what? Liberty's still responsible because they have to oversee their agent's actions. And if the agent's promoting their products, they're in. And what's crazy is this. That's one of two life insurance companies that have violated my rights this year. And just ask yourself, if you have a cell phone, how many times a day are you getting bombarded from unsolicited calls? Everyone is. The only difference is I hold accountable those people that are blowing up my phone. I hold them accountable. Which brings me to this. If you're working the telephones, do you understand TCPA guidelines? Do you understand spoof guidelines? Do you understand do not call? If you don't, you need to start doing your homework, or else you're going to find yourself like this agent is right now, facing all of these fines. And who knows if she's going to have the money to settle. But Liberty Bankers does. Why? Because they're on the hook as well. So be careful out there. Make sure that you're following all compliances, because 1, 2, 3 can cost you your business. Peace.